There was a blow today to the panel that's supposed to provide independent oversight for the Churchill Falls negotiations. One of its members revealed that he has resigned, saying he no longer believes the panel can meet the public's expectations for independent analysis. NTV's Ben Cleary reports.
The independent Churchill River Oversight Panel has been tasked with providing reliable and transparent oversight over the ongoing negotiations between our province and Hydro-Quebec. There are a handful of panel members led by consumer advocate Dennis Brown, but one of those members, accountant Michael Wilson, has resigned.
Yeah, so I heard about that this morning as well. First of all, I would say that I want to make sure that that committee always feels that they can speak truth to government and truth to cabinet and truth to the public about anything that they see.
In a letter sent to media, Mr. Wilson, a veteran business leader, claimed the independence of the panel came into question, adding he no longer believed the panel's reports would meet the public's expectations and need for an independent analysis supported by a full and frank commentary.
I certainly think it's appropriate now for me to reach out and say if there's any issues with regards to independence or oversight or how they feel about their role and their mandate. I welcome those comments. As I said, I haven't heard that from them.
The panel was formed during the debate over the MOU in the House of Assembly earlier this year with the help of the Liberals, the NDP, and 2 independent MHAs. So far, it has released 2 reports, but the latest in July was criticized by Wilson for not providing any findings arising from a detailed review of the MOU.
We are not, as a government, and I'm not as a premier, going to put my head in the sand and assume that everything is perfect. We are still negotiating this deal. This is a memorandum of understanding that is going to work, that we are working towards definitive agreements. So there still is negotiations that had to take place and that are taking place before we get a final deal.
Mr. Wilson pointed out a number of issues he believes should be up for discussion regarding the new MOU, many with respect to pricing. Adding when it comes to the Churchill Falls upgrades and expansion, like the 1969 contract, there is no mechanism in the MOU to provide an escalation in price should the fair value of power increase in the future.
So people say, well, there's a fixed price and that's it in the contract, and I don't see anywhere else in the contract where it's not fixed. Well, I would suggest that those individuals read Schedule F, which talks about fairness. So if you're having a price that's fair for both parties, it's not a fixed price.
PC leader Tony Wakeham was not part of the decision to create the Oversight Panel. Wakeham told NTV Today he would commit to an independent review of the MOU before signing off on any definitive agreements.
I could not in good conscience turn around and sign this MOU into a deal as it currently exists. I think we need the independent review. We need to hear what recommendations might come out of it. We need to hear suggestions that might come out of it. And then we need to renegotiate.
Ben Cleary, NTV News.